Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to give you guys a hot topics on this good Saturday. I meant to come to y'all earlier, but I'm not gonna lie, I've just been real lazy the entire day. So go ahead and tell your man, tell your woman, whoever you with, okay? Tell them to shut the fuck up and leave you alone. Tell them to go fix their own goddamn sandwich, because we got shit to talk about. Tell them kids to go in the room and close the door, because Cousin Rodney is on the phone and we got shit to talk about. Tell them to come out that room until we finish talking. Tell them to stay out of grown folks' business, like I be telling my nieces. Go in the room. Why is you in here? Why are you in here? All them toys in that room. Go in the room. Right. Close the door too. You can close it. You don't know how to close it? You can close the door. Right. Okay, close the door. Tell them I said hey. Tell everybody I said hey. But we got grown folks business to talk about. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Blac Chyna. You know what? We give Blac Chyna a hard time, because I'm still low-key pissed off on how she played her cards with those Kardashians. She had Rob Kardashian wrapped around her finger, and she just blew the whole thing up. Her whole MO was to get a baby, even though she claims that Rob wanted the baby, blah, blah, blah. Her whole thing was to get a baby, and my whole thing was, bitch, you should have been getting married. Because I guarantee you that Kardashian name is more powerful than any baby you can have, okay? But she fucked it up. She had niggas all up in Rob robes and all types of stuff. Okay, whatever. Now they're going back and forth because Rob doesn't want Dream. They have a daughter together, Dream Kardashian, cute little girl. He doesn't want Dream to appear on Blac Chyna's show. Blac Chyna has a reality show. It's on, I think, Zeus. I'm not exactly sure what Zeus is. I think it's kind of like, is it like a Netflix, I believe? Like a Netflix or like a Hulu, something like that. So anyways, Blac Chyna took it to social media like they always do. This is how I look at it. When y'all put y'all business out in the streets, we gonna talk about it. Okay? If your business get out, I don't expose people. But once your shit get in the streets, bitch, we gonna talk about it, okay? Anyways, or once you put your own business in the streets. Anyways, so this is what Blac Chyna had to say about Rob not wanting Dream to appear on her reality show, The Blac Chyna Show. As executive producer of my show, it is very unfortunate that Rob could not simply have an adult conversation with me, the mother of his child, in quotation marks. Dream Kardashian appearing on my show, The Real Blac Chyna. Had Rob contacted me directly rather than through his attorney, Mark Singer, Rob would have learned that Dream participation in the show. I don't know what that means, girl. I'm just reading out what she wrote, y'all. Had Rob contacted me directly rather than through his attorney, Mark Singer, Rob would have learned about Dream. I'm sorry. Rob would have learned about Dream participation in the show. First and foremost, I would never allow her 2-year-old daughter to be subjected to long hours on the set, long hours in quotation marks. Also, the very real and intense drama that happened between my mother and I during the filming of the Real Blac Chyna took place outside of the presence of my daughter. I would never allow my daughter to be present as me and my mom tried to work through our many issues to reach peace in our relationship. Again, had Rob directly contacted me to discuss, he would have learned that as executive producer of my show, The Real Blac Chyna, that bitch gonna make sure we know the name of that show, bitch, okay? I have the ability to control which scenes are included in the show. However, I also have pointed out to Rob the hypocrisy of his family's inconsistency that Dream appeared. However, I also have pointed out to Rob that the hypocrisy of his family's insistence that Dream appear on Keeping Up with the Kardashians in the family's desperate attempt to boost its dismal ratings for their stale and contrived show without my approval, including an entire scene being Dream's birthday party, again without my consent. My show is about my life, and my kids are a huge part of my life. It is really sad that everything I do is to better myself or my family. the same people have something to say or stop or hinder it. Now, let me just say something. We can say what we want to say about Blac Chyna all goddamn day long. Half of it might be true. Half of it might just be our opinions. But at the end of the day, I'm Team Blac Chyna on this one. Ain't no way in hell you can think that it's okay for your daughter to appear on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, one reality show, but you don't think it's okay for her to appear on another reality show, The Real Blac Chyna. Now, don't get it twisted. I understand that Tokyo and China, you know, they look ghetto, okay? I understand that, but at the end of the day, this is what it comes down to, and this is not me talking about nobody's children. All I'm saying is this: if you think it's okay for Dream to be on the show with a TV full of whores, that's what y'all call them, whores. If you think it's okay for Dream to be around a family full of whores, then you should be okay with Dream being around two ghetto birds. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, if Blac Chyna was that horrible of a parent, then Blac Chyna would not have custody of her child. Or it wouldn't be, I think they have 50-50 custody now. She wouldn't have custody at all if she was that horrible of a parent. Truth be told, if you really want to go ahead and put it out there, since don't nobody else want to say it, I would trust Blac Chyna with my children way before I trust Rob Kardashian. Any nigga who go into hiding, who don't want to come out, who don't want to be seen, who depressed, who 5 seconds away from slitting his goddamn wrist, I would not trust him with my goddamn child. And that's just the truth of the conversation. I can't tell you the last time I saw Rob Kardashian. Can you? And if Blac Chyna was that bad of a parent, you best to believe that Chris and all that goddamn money they got, and all that goddamn power they got, and all that access to lawyers that they have, you better believe that they would have had Dream a long time ago. You can call Blac Chyna a hoe. You can call her trifling. You can call her a lot of stuff, but you ain't gonna call her no bad mama. Because if she was one, she wouldn't have custody of both of her children. Rob Kardashian, and I have said this before, Rob Kardashian give me straight up, girl, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it anyways. Rob Kardashian give me that, girl, if you walk into his house, him and his daughter will be in a bathtub face down. And he'll leave a note talking about me and my daughter going to heaven. If Dream can appear on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, then she should be able to appear on The Real Blac Chyna. Point blank, period. We can call Blac Chyna ghetto all day long, but at the end of the goddamn day, really and truly, it ain't no difference between Blac Chyna and Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's really not. It's really not. It's really not. What's the difference? What's the difference? If you really want to break it down, girl, the truth of the matter is all of them hoes. One. Ain't nothing wrong with hoeing because I hoe too. I'm just saying. I can call them hoes because I was a hoe once upon a time too. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. Yes. All of them hoes. All of them money hungry. All of them want fame. I mean, girl, they literally are the same people. Girl. Anyways, so yeah, Rob, sit down somewhere. Who else? What's up next, y'all? Girl, a little update on David Ortiz, girl. Supposedly, the cops that were sent out to kill him, they were paid $8,000. $8,000? Bitch, that's it? Girl. I'm not saying there's a certain amount of money that you should be paid to kill somebody, but I'm just not gonna put my freedom on the line for no $8,000. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, David Ortiz, he's a former baseball player. He basically he had a hit put out on him. Allegedly, he was sleeping with one of the biggest dope dealers' wives in the Dominican Republic, girl. And he found out. He hired 2 cops to basically kill David Ortiz. He didn't die, but he ended up in the hospital. I done already told y'all, pretty much you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Like, girl, at the end of the day, it's real fucked up and sad that your story would have been you were a baseball player and how you died was because you cheated on your wife. Like I told y'all before. It's one thing when somebody can say you died because, oh, you ran into a burning building trying to help somebody. Or you died because you was trying to save. Girl, my lights have been flickering off and on all day long. Y'all saw that? Something going on. But anyways, it's one thing if you can say, oh, he got hit by a bus because he was trying to save a 3-year-old girl who was crossing the street. Nigga, your story would have been you were killed because you was fucking off on your wife and your kids with somebody else's wife. That is so sad. That's your story, girl. That's your story. That's your story. That would have been your story. Anyways, child. Let's go ahead and talk about Miley Cyrus. Now, I told y'all a long time ago. I told y'all a long time ago that, you know, I like Miley Cyrus. I do. Bangers is one of my favorite albums. Around and round and away she goes. Round and away she goes. A 4x4. Yes, man, that's my motherfucking song. I'm a female rebel. Can't you tell? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Anyways, Miley Cyrus. Now she back. She want to make nigga music again. So basically, Miley Cyrus has pretty much issued an apology for, I guess in 2017, she basically said that pretty much she was done with hip-hop music because we pretty much, all hip-hop artists pretty much talked about was hoes, bitches, and clothes. I mean, did she lie? Did she lie? I mean, she a white bitch, but did she lie though? Okay? Not all of them, but for the most part, girl, we know what they're going to talk about, bitches, hoes, and clothes. So now she's back. I think she has an EP out, and she has teamed back up with, I think, what's his name? Will Made It, Ghostface Killer. And she's dabbling in the hip-hop scene, R&B scene, whatever you want to call it again, on her new work that's out right now. And she's receiving some backlash. I told y'all before in the video I made a long time ago, about 2 years ago, I made a video talking about Miley Cyrus and how all of a sudden, when she wanted to be a white hoe again, she grew her hair out. She put her goddamn Free People dress on, and she put her dirty Converse on. Was I lying? When she wanted to hang off the black people, she cut her hair off in a pixie cut. She walking around here with Daisy Dukes on and knee-high boots and bomber jackets and red lip and, okay, hanging out with the niggas and everything. But when she got tired of the niggas, I said this in my video before, when she got tired of the niggas, she grew that hair out past her shoulders, put her Converse on, got her Coke in one hand, got her Bud Light in the other one, and all of a sudden she was a white girl again. Now this is what it comes down to me. We can be mad at Miley Cyrus all goddamn day long, but when are we, including me, going to start taking accountability for allowing the shit to happen? You see what I'm saying? Because one of my struggles, and I have said this before in a video that I made, I'm pretty much consistent in the shit that I say. Sometimes my mind changes, of course, but for the most part, I try to be consistent anyways. One of the things that I struggle with is with white artists and black artists. Like, and I think that once upon a time we all kind of, not all of us, but a lot of us probably got swept into the whole, oh my God, like Britney Spears. Oh my God, Britney Spears can dance. Britney Spears can dance. Oh my God, remember like I'm a Slave for You, Britney Spears. And it's kind of like, girl, when you really think about it, Britney Spears really ain't did shit no different than what the black girls was doing with the Sierras and what you see what I'm saying, the Janet Jacksons. Like, girl, bye, you know. And then we get like the NSYNC, and then we hear Justin Timberlake. Oh my God, Justin Timberlake, he's so soulful, he can sing. Like, girl, is he really soulful? Is he really soulful? Is he really soulful, girl? And then here come the Adeles, and everybody go crazy over Adele. And it's kind of like, girl, Adele can sing. I like Adele. I have a couple of her albums. I do, because I like her songs. But girl, we're not going to sit here and act like Adele is just some beast of a singer. Bitch, I can start naming bitches off my hand right now that will tear Adele up on stage. Tamia, Deborah Cox, Kiki Wyatt, okay? Girl, that's just three that just popped in my head. Fantasia. You know how many black girls would destroy Adele on stage vocally? On some real shit. Anyways, so I think one of the problems that we have is, when are we gonna say, bitch, fuck you? When are we gonna say, no, bitch, remember, you don't want to be a part of the community. Now all of a sudden, when it's time for you to sell some albums, you want to bring your white ass back. Because just the other day, remember, hip-hop wasn't shit and you couldn't deal with it no more. Now all of a sudden, because I ain't heard from, the music you have released, Miley, ain't got no play. And that's true too. Because you've released music since Bangers, ain't nobody paid it no attention. But now all of a sudden, now it's time for you to come back and you want to sell albums. Now you want to come back to the nigga side. When we gonna say no, y'all? When we gonna say, bitch, no? I think a lot of that falls on us. I think a lot of it falls on the producers, the songwriters. When they say, nah, bitch, remember the other day what you said? Fuck you. Okay, who else up next, y'all? I'm tired of Miley Cyrus. I like Miley, but I'm sick of her. Ooh. Girl. Let me play this clip for y'all just a minute.
Get out the fucking car! Get out the fucking car right now! Get your fucking hands up! Get your fucking hands up! Get your fucking hands up! Get your hands up! Get your fucking hands up! I'm gonna fucking put it down!
Who the fuck is that, man?
Get him out!
Police?
Yeah.
It doesn't open. I promise it doesn't open.
You're gonna fucking get shot! Get your fucking hands up! Get out the fucking car! Get out the fucking car right now! Yes, get out now! Get out the fucking car! You fucking hear it? Get out the fucking car!
You recording it?
Yeah, I'm recording it.
Put your hands up. I don't give a shit. Put your hands up. Hands up.
I can't put my hands up. I'm fucking bleeding, man. I can't. I'm breaking. It's overdoing shit. It's overdoing.
Take break your feet. When I tell you to do something, you fucking do it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just on the side.
You're not complying with me.
Yes, I am.
When I tell you to do something, you fucking do it.
I am. I'm complying with everything, sir.
Hey, right now, shut your mouth.
What you guys just do? I didn't do anything, sir. Are you okay?
When I tell you to put your fucking hands up, you put your hands up.
I'm fucking baby. Nigga, I'm so fucking concerned about.
Put your hands
Hey, hey!
Whoa, sir, come down! What's going on here?
Oh, fuck that shit. We live here. Attacking a lady, man? Really?
Put your child down.
She can't walk. She's a baby.
You just came out yelling, you didn't say nothing.
Yeah, he just came out screaming and hollering at her. He didn't have to come at her like that, man. That's ridiculous.
I was in the car with my baby.
Now look, from what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, and if I receive any new information, I will gladly come back and correct myself or provide it. From what I understand, the family was in like a dollar store, a Family Dollar, a Dollar General, some type of dollar store. And I think the little girl walked out of the store with a doll. I think the doll was like $5. The girl walked out of the store with the doll, and then I'm assuming that the sales associate or the employee called the cops. Now, I don't know if that is true. That's just what I've read. I don't know if the parents knew that the girl had the doll. You know how sometimes you go to the store with your kids and girl, you walk outside and your kid got a Snicker bar in one hand and a Starburst in the other, and you like, what the fuck? Because I know damn well I didn't pay for that. Or you know, you walk out the store and your child done grab like a stuffed animal and you ain't even know that he had it in his right hand. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know if it was one of those type of situations. I don't know if the parents knew. My lights said, I don't know what's going on with these lights, y'all. It ain't even raining outside. It was lightning. Was it raining early? I don't know, child. Anyways. So I don't know if the parents knew or not. But at the end of the day, and I'm not saying it's just because they black. I don't care if they was black, white, Mexican, Asian, girl, mud, Mexican and black, black and white. I don't give a fuck. You mean to tell me y'all did all of that over a goddamn $5 doll? All of that. I'm not finna go down this whole thing because we already know. I'm not finna get worked up. This happened every other day. At this point, we all pretty much used to it. The thing that really kind of bothers me the most is you would think that after every other day, we hear a story just like this that has to do with cops. You would think that them motherfuckers would say, you know what, y'all? We might need to cut out this fuck shit because they actually are recording us do this shit. They still do it anyways. That's the part that really just baffles me. Like, y'all know that people have their cameras out. Y'all know that people are recording y'all and y'all still don't give a fuck. You know why they don't give a fuck? Because they know ain't shit gonna happen to them. How many times have you heard of things like this happening and then out of the blue, they just get, suspended with pay? Like, who the fuck gives a fuck? Like, bitch, if you suspended me from my job with pay, I wouldn't give a damn. Girl, that's a vacation to me. I'm damn near gonna be out of town. I'm about to book me a flight and go to Miami somewhere. Girl, I'm off and I'm getting paid. Like, how do you think that's hurting someone? Yeah, we're gonna suspend you, but with pay. Who gives a fuck? And we know because they white ain't shit gonna happen. So you're gonna suspend them with pay. They're gonna be gone for what, 2 or 3 months, and then you're gonna let them come back. You're gonna give them an office job. They can't go outside in the field. They're gonna have to stay inside for what, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and go back out and do the same thing to another nigga. I don't get it. Like, the girl holding a baby in her hands, and I just said I was not about to go through this video. I just said that. The girl holding a baby. What do y'all want her to do? Like, y'all pointing guns at babies and shit, and you heard her when she said that. Like, you heard the white people in the background. I'm assuming it was white and Hispanic. I don't know. Basically, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I showed y'all the video. Y'all already know what that's about. It is what it is. Let me just say something to Chris Brown, because me and my sister was talking about this yesterday. Chris Brown, sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere. Every time we look up, you doing or saying something to Rihanna or Karrueche. Leave those girls alone. Leave those women alone. If you really wanted and you really cared about their happiness, you would see that they are happy. Rihanna out there in Paris, I just found out Rihanna been living in Paris for 2 years. Rihanna out there fucking her man, having the time of her life, ain't spending her money, spending all of his. And you wanna post emojis and shit under her pictures. Karrueche all the way in a whole nother motherfucking country, bitch. and you bothering her. Then you want to sit here and talk about your page got hacked. Girl, your page did not get hacked. You own that shit again. Put that shit down and back away from your phone. Every time we look up, you bothering them. Leave them alone. They don't want you no more. They moved on. You beat the shit out of Rihanna. From what I heard, you allegedly beat the shit out of Karuchi. And now you want to talk about, oh, it ain't nothing wrong with you thinking about your ex. Ain't nothing wrong with you jacking off thinking about your ex. But don't bother them. That's your goddamn problem. And I can guarantee you, everybody out there that's a Chris Brown fan, if this was the other way around, y'all would be talking about how disrespectful it is. If this was Victor doing what Chris is doing and Chris was with Karuchi, y'all would be coming for Victor neck. If this was that man, that billionaire man, well, y'all won't fool with him because he got enough money. He gonna send some snipers after y'all ass. Anyways, Chris, leave that girl alone. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, the other day Chris Brown was basically sending out message going underneath. I think basically they in Paris or somewhere, and Chris was basically saying how Karuchi needs to address Victor and just basically messing with the girl. Leave the girl alone. Damn. Anyways, child. That's it for Hot Topics today. I might do another one because I got a lot of shit to talk about, y'all. I got a list. These are all my Hot Topics. Y'all can't even see. These are all my Hot Topics. That's just half of them. I wanted to talk about the Old Navy employee. Let's talk about that raggedy hoe. Let's talk about that raggedy hoe from Old Navy. Let me play the video for y'all.
Under arrest? Did you guys see me?
I just need to see the receipt.
No.
This could all be done.
No.
Ma'am.
Don't. Hey, let go off of me. If
Do not.
Wait.
I just need to. This could all be done if I see the receipt.
Can you let go off of my hand, Stephanie?
No, I cannot.
Let go off of my
I
hand.
cannot let go of your hand.
Stephanie, I will press charges against you, Stephanie.
I will press charges against you.
Let go off. Can you tell her to let go off of my hand?
Please do not.
Can you let go off my hand, Stephanie?
This could all be
I will press charges against you if you don't let go off my hand. I walked in the store with this shirt on.
Can you come with me to Old Navy?
No.
See that?
No. If you don't let go off me, I'm gonna press charges. So if she doesn't let go off of me, I'm gonna press charges against her.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure this out.
Because I'm a citizen, she has no right to hold on to my
I
hand.
get that. We're trying to figure things out right now, okay?
Go watch their camera and see that I walked in the store with this shirt on. And you know what? On top of charging Stephanie, I want her to apologize to me for putting her hands on me. Who the fuck does she think she is?
She touched you?
Yeah, she did. I have it on video.
Okay.
The hell is she putting her hands on me? Does she know who I am?
Well, I apologize. My staff should never, ever touch anyone.
Say that again.
I said I apologize.
Your
Our
staff
staff
should
should
what?
never touch anyone.
Security guard, did she put her hand on me? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, she did. Okay. Security guard's my witness now. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen now. And you know what? Your time is running out because I have things to do.
Baby, let me tell y'all something. The way I would have beat the dog fuck out of that bitch if she would have grabbed my arm like that. Do you hear me? The way I would have swung that hoe around that store every which way but loose. Girl, you got the nerve to grab my arm? Shout out to the black girl. You got way more patience than me. Because ain't nobody going to touch me like that and think that I'm not going to touch their ass back. Okay? Let me tell you something, girl. You don't make all that money at Old Navy to be doing all that, girl. You don't. You probably make, and this ain't me coming from nobody that work in retail, because bitch, I work in retail. Bitch, you work at Old Navy. You probably make, girl, you probably make $10. Because from what I understand, Banana Republic, Gap, and all them, I think like last year, they bumped y'all pay up. Because you know Banana Republic, Gap, Old Navy, they all part of the same little circle, you know. I think they bumped y'all pay up to $9.50. Girl, I don't know how y'all hold surviving off $9.50. But anyways, girl, you doing too much for that little bit of money, bitch. I work in high-end retail. High-end retail. And the girls don't be acting like that at my goddamn stuff. Girl, let that whole goddamn machine start beeping and flashing lights, bitch. This is exactly what we all gonna do. Girl, where you going to lunch? Girl, I'm not doing this. Ain't none of my shit. That ain't none of your shit, girl. You leave that up to LP. I have not chased after one person ever. Them hoes can walk out of that hole with some motherfucking $700 Tom Ford glasses, and I don't give a shit. Do you hear me? That ain't got shit to do with me. Everybody here got a job. Everybody here got a job. It's always some white whore who want to just be Superman. Well, girl, you would have been in a super hospital after I would have whooped your ass, girl. Y'all do too much in retail. Some of y'all do too much. It is not that serious, girl. You work at a job where literally I can go into Old Navy with $12 and walk out with a whole goddamn outfit. Shout out to everybody that work at Old Navy. I'm not trying to clown y'all. I'm really not. I'm clowning that hoe that was doing all that extra shit for accusing somebody of stealing the shirt that they didn't even steal. Girl, don't nobody want to know no Old Navy, bitch. Nobody. The only time I ever even go to Old Navy is when I'm going in there for my nieces. That's it. And half of the time I walk out empty-handed because I can't never find shit. While you in there accusing people of stealing, bitch, you need to be cleaning up that nasty ass store. Every time I walk in to Old Navy, bitch, it look just like Ross Dress for Less. Every time. Y'all too busy trying to accuse people of stealing. Oh, you one of those people that think all black people look the same? I say you probably was one of the same bitches who probably saw two black girls walk in. You didn't realize who was who. And so you just automatically thought, since you thought that was a black girl, she stole a shirt. Old Navy fired the girl. I mean, girl, once you work in one retail job, you pretty much can go get a job at another one. So her getting fired from Old Navy ain't that really big of a deal. Bitch, if you had any sense, black girl, you'll sue them hoes. Straight up. And I will go look for that girl, and I will beat her ass in the middle of the street. Straight up. Because, girl, you would have had an ass whooping coming for you. From me. Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year. Anyways, that's it for Hot Topics, y'all. Let me upload this shit. I'm about to go to the grocery store, get me a bottle of wine. Whew, child. And then that's it. All right, bye, y'all.